You are now watching Between Villains.
What is going on, villains? Welcome back to Between Villains Live. It's your host, Flea, back to talk my shit. Make sure you hit that like and sub button, turn on post notifications on, and let's get into it. Alright, y'all, so recently we had the Video Game Awards, and if y'all remember that, Jeff Keighley ended the event saying that, yo, I got one more game for y'all. It's gonna blow your minds. Respawn developers, they made Titanfall, yada yada yada. This is gonna be the next level of first-person shooting. And then they show the game. The game is HIGHGUARD. The trailer was like mixed to negative reviews from the fans that were there. That's because you had like this horseback slash knights with swords slash shooting game going on. It seemed like a bunch of different things put together, and there was like no clear sense of direction for the game. The game finally did come out, and that carried over into the final product. I played the game, right? I'm not just talking out my ass. I played the game, I gave it a chance, went through the tutorial, played a couple of online matches, and I can tell you firsthand that that's a bad shooting game. There's a bunch of reasons as to why it's not doing good right now. I heard that it lost like 90% of its player base within the first 24 hours. And if you know about video games and live service games, you know losing your whole player base within the first day is a fucking flop. Like, that's horrible. We're gonna talk about exactly what happened behind the scenes, right? Choices they made gameplay wise that don't quite work with what they're trying to do, and what they need to do to fix the game in the future if they want to keep this game around. Because we saw last year, man, or maybe it was 2 years ago, Concord came out, that shit flopped, and within 2 to 3 weeks that game got canceled, taken off the shop, everything like that, guys. So we could have another situation like that on our hands, but yeah, we have to talk about this, yeah. Issue number one, my biggest issue with the game, and this is an issue that I have with a bunch of shooting games. I don't want to just harp on HIGHGUARD and make it seem like it's just them. It's like a plague that's hit every shooting game, every third-person shooting game first. Doesn't even matter which fucking camera view it is. But this like crafting system, like this fucking harvesting system where like you take out a pickaxe and you just hit this fucking random block of rocks, and then you get material, and then you like that shit is so fucking corny to me, and such a like drag. Like, I understand it works for Minecraft, I understand it worked for Fortnite, but bro, just let me like shoot people. I'm here to play a respawn type of game. Like, you know what I mean? I want fast-paced combat. I don't want to bullshit the whole time. You know what I mean? When you hear Respawn, you hear Titanfall, you think of all the games they made with Apex Legends, everything like that. You think of fast-paced, tight, fucking like gunfights, you know? That's what I think of, at least. When you have like a harvesting system, that kind of breaks up a bunch of the gameplay, right? You're trying to get tactical, they have you like harvesting material, building up walls and shit like that, and that is like a trend that I want to see die. For the games that it works on, Fortnite, Minecraft, etc., awesome. Let them fucking cook. Y'all don't all have to harvest fucking material just to shoot your gun, you know what I mean? Just let me play the game, stop breaking up the gameplay with this bullshit because you guys don't know what else, you know what I mean? Like, I hate that. I hate the harvesting system. I hate getting material. I hate that shit. I want to just shoot at people, get fucking tactical, you know what I mean? And just do shit like that. So number one on my list, I would say take the harvesting system out. This is not the game for that. This is not the game for that. I don't know who you guys were trying to appeal to, if you guys thought that that was gonna like bring in some fucking fans from Fortnite or Minecraft. Fuck that. Fuck that. Let's get into my second issue with this video game. Now, for some reason, when I saw the fucking trailer and shit, I'm thinking, oh shit, there's gonna be 100 people, 100 versus 100, 500 versus... It's 3 versus 3. So they have these gigantic maps with little to nothing to do, but just like run around. And then you might not even see somebody for about 5 to 10 minutes. And then when you do see somebody, the fight is over in 30 seconds. Where the fuck are the people at? Where are the players? Why are there only 3 other people on my like what's going on, guys? Why the fuck would I want to play something that's set up to be tactical, but you would think that the maps would be smaller? You know what I mean? It would be more arena style maybe. You guys try to incorporate this weird battle royale shit, and y'all only have 6 players on the map at one time. At least the game mode that I played. And that was like the first game mode that was available. I wasn't grinding after that. Fuck that. Where are the players at? Respawn, stop playing, stop fucking around, guys. You guys made Apex Legends a battle royale game. Y'all didn't think like, damn, this is a really big area. This shit is kind of fucking boring. Maybe we should either make the area smaller, or maybe we should accommodate the area and put in more players. No, they was like, nah, man, let's just go 3v3. You know, such a stupid concept. Doesn't work because of the players. Like, sometimes it feels like you're like playing like a single player game almost. Like, you don't even see anybody. So not enough people. Respawn, up the play count. All right, y'all, so let's get to my third and final complaint with the game, and that is the different phases. The first phase, right? The game starts out and usually they're in your base, fortifying walls up and shit like that, trying to get material like we were talking about earlier with the fucking pickaxe shit, trying to harvest stuff. And then you have to go out into the battlefield in the second phase and then start looting weapons. Now, in the midst of you looting weapons and shit like that, you're also getting like currency and shit to go back to the merchant to go buy armor and different things like that. And then once you get your loot, there's like a third phase where you got to go get a sword. Once you capture the sword, the fourth phase is you putting the sword into the enemy's base, and then after that you're able to attack the base. That's like 5 or 6 different phases, and I'm not gonna lie, y'all, the first 5 to 10 minutes of the match, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, right? I was just very confused. That alone, on top of everything that we've already talked about in this video, plus more that we probably aren't gonna be able to get to, breaks up so much gameplay. The people are just here to play a standard, fun shooting game, and you guys bogged it down with like all these different features that it kind of feels like a pastiche of every fucking shooting game that's ever come out put into one thing. Now, I'm not gonna lie, if this was like an arena style game, kind of like Halo, but you're horseback but with guns and like that would have been fucking dope. There are some good things here gameplay wise that I would like to see carried over into something else, but guys, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think this game is gonna make it. So you guys let me know how y'all feel about HIGHGUARD down below. If you've played it, if you haven't, what you've heard about it and everything like that. Please hit that like and sub button. We appreciate y'all. We'll be back with some more content ASAP. We're trying to be very consistent this year. And yeah, guys, let's see what happens with the game. I don't know.